What's up, team, and welcome back to the best kitchen on YouTube. Fact.
Why is that?
Because it's my kitchen.
Or because I'm in it.
But my kitchen.
So today we are talking about salads, and a lot of people have the kind of assumption that salads are boring, they're small, they're not much fun. So today we've teamed up with Haywards to bring you some salads that are a bit more awesome, a bit more substantial,
and
they cook in the kitchen.
Just get out of my way, because I'm going to show you the #1 chicken kebab skewer salad. Partial. So these are super simple. All you're gonna need is some peppers, some vine tomatoes, iceberg lettuce, some chicken, some skewers, and also some red cabbage. First up, get your chicken, cut it into equal sized cubes to slide onto the skewers. So now it's time to cut the peppers into squares so they sit on the skewers nice and comfortably as well. Alright, don't you go stealing my peppers, boy. So that's all the prep done. The last thing I need to do is get the griddle pan nice and hot. But if you want to be really manly about it, get out in the garden and do them on the barbecue. Time to load these bad boys up. First of all, don't go pricking yourself. Remember that, I know what John's like. Right, so you can do this in any particular way that you like. There is no perfect way. You can decide to do them however you want to. One down, 2 to go. Time to get these on the griddle pan. Just remember to keep slowly turning them to make sure the chicken cooks all the way through. You'll also notice that there's some peppers left over and a little bit of chicken. Don't worry, we're still gonna use that. Bring them over. Right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop these on the plate, and then with your lettuce, you've got a few options here. I'm gonna leave my chicken skewers separate. But if you want to, or if you have bigger lettuce leaves, you can put the lettuce leaf down and you can actually put the kebab skewer in the middle and then load it up. But I'm gonna load it separately. So we've got some of the red cabbage going in there, which is really sweet and tasty going in that bit. And then also those bits that I said to you that I forgot about, the offcuts, I'm gonna go and grab them as well.
Red cabbage is the best bit of a kebab, right?
It's really sweet, it's really tasty. I'm gonna get some of that extra chicken and pepper in there. So then you've almost got like a separate little kebab going on there. Load up both of them. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not even gonna have any manners right now. Oh yeah. John, you're up.
I'm up, vegetarian option time. So the first thing I did before we got here is I got a butternut squash, I cut it down the middle, I put it in the oven for 30 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. That's gonna take you about half an hour, okay? So what else do we have? We've got some beetroot. We've got some couscous. I've just gone for packeted stuff for ease. We've got 160 milliliters of boiling water, which is gonna be used for the couscous. Spinach, orange pepper, any colour peppers you can have, tomatoes and feta cheese, and some seasoning. So what I'm gonna do real quickly is I'm gonna take my 160 milliliters of water in with the couscous, just because that's gonna need to stand for about 3 to 4 minutes. Let's just give that a quick whisk up, let that do what it's gotta do. Again, you can do it yourself, but we just bought packeted stuff for ease. Right, what we'll do while that's doing that is we'll make the base of our salad. I'm just gonna whack some spinach on my plate. Nice, fresh, washed spinach. That was a mouthful.
You're a big fan of spinach as well, aren't you?
It's probably one of my favourite things on the planet along with broccoli. Cool, right, so let's pop that to one side. Let's get our squash out the oven, get some cubes of that cut up, and add it to the plate. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Are looking pretty nice.
That looks awesome. Get a spoon. Should be proper soft, which it is. It's extremely, extremely hot. So I would give it a little bit of time to cool down. I'm actually going to cut it away from the skin. I don't want the skin in this. Out you come. Okay, couscous is looking great. That just needs a little stir, we'll put that on in a minute. Next thing is pepper. Little trick I learned from Jamie Oliver himself here. Dig your thumbs in, get rid of the seed, rip it open. Straight away, all the seeds are gone pretty much.
Wow.
And you're free to have a pepper.
Look how proud you are.
I'm extremely proud. I hope Jamie's proud of that one. So what I'm going to do with my pepper is I'm just going to cut it into big cubes. That's probably my favourite thing to do. Leon, these knives are blunt, buddy.
Yeah, they're not that great. We're cavemen, we work with what we've got. They used to just have little bits of flint on a stick.
They did, this is true, but we're in the 21st century now, buddy. Love tomatoes. They can be a little bit hit and miss though, can't they? You want to get them when they're kind of real sweet.
Yeah, there's about half an hour between sweet and soggy.
Yeah, it's like avocados. Avocados are like, I'm not right, I'm not right, I'm not right. I'm right, oh, you missed me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get them in. Mate, this is looking like a good sized salad now. This is what we want. Big old salads. Alright, I think we're good to go with the couscous, dude.
Yeah.
So couscous, give it a bit of stir.
So if you're actually making it fresh yourself, couscous, it does take about half an hour. That's why we decided to get a packet one. And to be honest, in the world of packet couscous, that's come out very well.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool brand. We won't give names. Other brands are available.
Yes.
Alright, I think we'll just go for the sprinkle job, Leon.
Yeah, you've sprinkled before.
You know.
Oh, you have sprinkled before, John.
One of my other favourite things on this planet, feta cheese. And I like feta cheese, it's just so easy to use. Just put it in your fingers, crumble it up.
Sprinkle it on.
This is looking kind of Mediterranean, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking fantastic.
All right, let's get kind of a bit of sweetness and a bit of tang involved. So we're gonna go for some beetroot. At the moment, these are in kind of whole pieces. And I don't want them in whole pieces, just at the moment, because I want it to look a little bit more pretty. Let's go for 6 bits exactly, Leon.
Oh, you're going for a Jenga situation here.
Jenga!
How well is this gonna work out? God, they smell sweet.
That one's already halved. Boom. You can go on there already. Right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'll go that way so you can see better.
What I see is your pretty little hands.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Nailed it. So get some beetroot involved in the situation. Now we've got some colours going on, Leon.
Oh, yes.
All right. So at this point, you have a choice. You can chow down now, or you can get some seasoning on. I would recommend some salt for sure, which we've got some on. We'll put some in a minute. You can have some olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is amazing on salads. And you can also go with a little squeeze of lemon if you want to, but the choice is yours. Have a little play. So we know our cooking video etiquette, and it is you have to taste your own food. I do, however, have to complain about the fact that, Leon, you've got the nice easy one to eat so far. I've got the real kind of messy one that is really hard to make it look pretty afterwards.
Tuck in, buddy.
I'm getting involved. I'm going pepper, beetroot, couscous, and feta. I need a bit of beetroot. There we go. Oh yeah, it's everywhere. Awesome. Make sure you go with salt as well. Good.
So this bad boy is the loaded salad, and probably my favorite. You're gonna need some bacon, some pepper, some avocado, fats, love that, some tomatoes, some spicy onions, some leaves, and some pine nuts. Ooh. First things first, I like my bacon crispy. So it's going straight onto some foil and going under that grill until it's ready to go. While that's crisping off in there, let's get this Instagram worthy, because that's what everyone's on about. It's gotta look pretty. So first up, getting some leaves on. And as you can see already, salads are so simple and you've got as much variety as you like. You can do whatever you like to build them. I'm gonna go straight in with some pepper, slicing it up, making sure that you avoid the seeds as much as you can. And this one seems to have a lot of seeds for me. Thank you very much, Mr. Pepper, I really appreciate that. And because we're wanting it nicely loaded up, I'm gonna cut it into slivers, and then all I'm gonna do is cut them in half. Sprinkle them on top. So now we've got some greens on there, let's give it a little bit of colour. So I've got a couple of big vine juicy tomatoes, which I'm a big fan of at the moment. And all I'm gonna do is quarter them up. And they're going straight bosh right in there. Avocado. Which way do we cut the avocado? Do we mash it? Do we put slivers? I'm gonna sliver it up. So I always cut the top off and then all the way round. And I'm hoping that this is going to be right, because if it isn't, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to do anything with. So from there, maybe it's a little too ripe. It's alright, it's fine. We can save this situation. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a little bit prettier about the second part when I peel it. No, it's just, you know what? Scrap that, I'm not gonna cut it in slivers because this avocado decided to come to the party a little bit too early. So all I'm gonna do is cut it into little tiny bits, nice little bundles of fat on there, and I'm just gonna chop it all over the top because you know what, everybody loves their avocado, whichever way that it comes, that's fine. Let's add a little bit of spice. Right, some hot and spicy onions. How many do you dare have, John?
4.
4 onions. Oh, I reckon 50. So they're a little bit tangy, but they're nice and spicy as well. I'm gonna put more than 4, I'm gonna go 6. 2 ingredients left. One is crisping up nicely over my shoulder, and the other is John's possibly favorite thing in the world, some pine nuts. So you could say the bacon is well and truly crispy. I might have a little bit of a fog screen around me at the moment because I let it go for a while. So first of all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the burnt bits off so you can't see them. So the final piece of the puzzle, scan down, John. Crispy bacon. All I'm gonna do is gonna chop it all up. No beautiful structure to it or anything, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it, chuck it on top, add some more pine nuts, and you can join me back when I'm scoffing my face. All that remains is to eat this. John, you're gonna have to come in and sign out because I'm hungry right now.
Oh, I get all the hard jobs, you get all the good jobs.
John gets the hard
So
jobs.
if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you very soon. Isn't that right, Leon? Speak.
Alright.
It's like when you're having food at a restaurant, they always ask you, how's your food tasting? There's your big mouth.
See you later, guys.